to my channel, guys. So today we will see the basic of numpy library of the Python. Numpy library is a numerical Python library which deals with the different mathematical function in which is help us to which will help us while playing with numbers in Python and doing various operations with maths like in matrices in arrays. So lots of we don't have to write a long code. We can just use this numpy library for basic operation. So let's start it. So the features of the numpy is that it allows several mathematical operation, faster operation, allow operation better than list and tuples. It is faster. So let's uh, start it. You can read more this about numpy on the numpy documentation. So let's start it. So for uh, uh, adding numpy, we have to import numpy in our Google Collaboratory. So from here we can do it. So let's start it. So here from here we will just give us heading. So we will give the numpy operations. So here we start coding. So let's start. So first operation is uh, it is about importing. So we just import numpy as MP and we will run it. So it is running. So just wait it. So now we will see why we have to import this numpy. Why it is better than Python list. Uh, why we are not using list rather than numpy. So because the it is execution speed is very fast. So let's see how execution speed is fast. So first we will make Python list. So list is equal to Python list. Here we will just give I for I range test. So here we have given the list of the numbers from 1 to 10,000, and before that we have to import time, process time. So here is from time import process time, and after we will give a start time is equal to process time. And here the list we have added 5 like I plus 5, and we will increase it by 5 and we will see what's the end of the process time. So here end time is equal to process time, and at the last we will subtract end time minus start time. So we will get the difference between the two time lapses. So and we will run it. So here is the time I have come at 0.0008999. Okay. So now let's print with numpy, and we will then match the two times, and we will find out which have executed first. So let's now do it with uh, numpy with numpy now. So let's execute. So for array is equal to n np dot array. So this is a syntax for the and creating array or making array using array from numpy. So same here we will do I for I in range 10,000, and then we will say start time is equal to same code we will do here. Just uh, the difference is in list we have created I plus 5 for I in range. Here direct we will create array is equal to array plus 5, and we will see, and we will see. Okay, some error has happened. Let's see what happened. Okay, so we have made mistake in brackets. So curly bracket should be first there, and after that square bracket should be there. So remember it, and now let's try what our code and see. Here the time has come very less than the numpy list. So here we can conclude that numpy library is far more faster than the uh, numpy sorry Python list. So let's now do the some operations on the numpy. So for that, let's see the text first. So um, we will write numpy operations, and then we will start coding numpy operations. Mm, let's create a first. First make an array. Okay. Let's create an array, then print that array using numpy. So first of all, let's make the list first. So see, here is the list. We will make list one, list two, and sorry, list and we will make list one, two, three, four. So here we have my list, and we will print list and type of list. So here are some basic operation. First of all, see that each will be useful in further operations. So print we will by print we can print the list, and by type we can find out the what is the type of the list. So the list which we have created having data type list. Okay. So here we can give any name, and see if I just given uh, Python list and run it. So still it will give us the data type of list. Okay. So now let's create a numpy array and print it. So an array is equal to np dot array, and here in the array we will create an multiple list 5. Okay, and then we will print an array and type of an array. So here we will get a list, and here is a numpy dot nd array, n dimensional array. Nd means n dimensional array. So here you can see the difference. When we print a list, so their comma is there, but when we print numpy array, so there is no any type of comma there. And in type, when we type the find we have to find out the type of the data type. So here just list have come there, and here is numpy dot nd array. So what it is saying here, numpy having n dimensional array. Okay. So now let's perform some another operation creating. Uh, let's create an numpy array with all the members with 0. So how will we create? So uh, with all members of np array zeros. Okay, so an array is an array is equal to np dot zeros comma 4 and here we will do and we will print. So here all the digits have come, but these all digits are in float. You have to remember it. These all the zeros are in float, and let's make an 2D array now. Means two-dimensional array. So what we will do, we will create an array n is equal to. So here just we have given 4 by 5 means four rows and 5 columns of array. And if we just type it, so you can see that the 4 rows and 5 columns are there, and all the members, all the numbers inside it is zeros. Okay, and if we have to say, create the number with all ones, so by instead of zero, we will just print 1. Okay, so n is equal to np dot 1 and print n. So it will automatically create all the members with 1 having 4 by 5 matrix size and all the members 1. Now let's create a random number, not random but array full of certain number, specific number. So syntax is an array is equal to np dot array, sorry, np dot full, np dot full, and here is the size of array 4 by 2 by 3, and here we will do comma and give the number which we have to print. And and we will print out that array. And to the matrix with 2 by 3 size and 4, uh, so all the members are full of 4. Now let's code and make an identity matrix. So for identity matrix, the syntax is eye. So n is equal to np dot I, and we will, so identity matrix will be automatically made with a 4 by 4 size. If we have print 3 here, so matrix with 3 by 3 of identity matrix will be made. And if we just type here 7, so identity matrix will be created of 7 by 7th line. Now let's create an array with random value. Okay, so let's type numpy array with random value. So we are making a numpy array with random value. So let's code it. So for creating, let's suppose x is equal to np dot random, then another random, uh, then we have to mention the size of the array, like 3 by 3, and we will just run it. Okay, some syntax error have happened. Okay, I think some bracket should be different. Let's try this bracket. 3 by 3. Now the array should be run. Okay, right, it is taking time. What can be it? I think curly bracket should be there. 3 by 2 by 3 by 3. No. Okay, then I think one more curly bracket should be there. Now it will be run. Yeah, So you can see the 3 by 3 matrix have been created with random values and all the values are in float. So if we have to make it uh, in integer data type, so we have to give a random syntax like let's y is equal to np dot random dot rand int, and we will give 3 by 3, and now we will print y. So it, it will create an 3 by 3 array with okay what a error, again error. Mm, okay, for giving an for making or creating an random integer array, we have to also mention the range of that array. Like we have, if we want to uh, take the values between 1 and 30, so we will type 1, 30, and size of that array. And then if we okay, okay, we had made some spelling mistakes, so here D should be there, and so here is 3. Okay, what is this? So if we try to run it, some 1 by 2, 2 0, 1 by 2 matrix is created. I don't know why. So I think we have to give a range also. So let's give range. We want to in the numbers between 10 and 75. So or so 75 is a very so 10 and 20. So it will give create an array of 3 by 3 with random values in between 10 and 20. So arrays, all the numbers are in between 10 and 20, and size of the matrix is 3 by 3. So now let's have another operation. So let's create an array of required having a specific line space. Like uh, line space, line space is equal to np dot line space and 10, 30, and 5. Yeah. Then we will print lines. Okay. And here you can see that and five numbers are uh, have been typed there in between 10 and 30. Okay. So here is a line space. I will tell you the what is the use of line space in detail. Before that, let's see one more function like which is similar to this line space, but a bit difference is there, little bit. So arrange function. So np dot arrange 10, 5, 10, 30, and 4. Okay. Here we have taken we have made spelling mistake. Now let's see. Okay. See. So in line space, what happens? We will first give the range between uh, we give the range like 10 and 30, and we want to uh, print the five numbers have so it will print five numbers, and if we want to type four members, so it will you can see that 10 written it have typed up four numbers having a indifferent gaps. Like now if we want seven members, so it will print a seven numbers within the range 10 to 30 having a specific gap. So here you can see. But in arrange what is happening? In arrange we will give a range 10 30 and a specific gap of 4, means 10 plus 4 is 14 plus 4 18 plus 22 plus 4 26. Okay, and if we type a gap of 2, then 10 12 14. So this type of there is this type of difference is there in line space and arrange. Okay, so now let's convert. Now our next operation is converting a list into a numpy. So first create a list. So we'll create a list name list 1 is equal to 1. So here we have created a list, and before that let's give an heading so that we will not confuse while revising this concept. Sorry, text. Let's delete this first. So much confusion. Converting a list into numpy array. So here we have created list. Now we will create an we will see how to create np dot array, and here we will type a list, and then we will print uh, np, and then it will automatically create this into a list. Okay, some mistake happened. Okay, syntax we have make mistake. Now, okay, still mistake. So it is taking time, still error. Okay, we find out some mistake by AI. So we had error that we have not imported library for whenever you create a new text function. So before that, after that, you have to import numpy. So here we have created a list successfully into a numpy array. So now let's see the type of that numpy. So you can see numpy n dimensional array. Okay. So now our next code is uh, let's see analysis of array. And let's do some analysis of array, some operations. Okay. So first let's create a random array. C is equal to np dot random dot random uh, 10 to 45 and size is 4 by 4, and then print. Yes, so it is typed. Now we are going to see some of we are going to perform some operations on it. So let's print now size of the C. So for that code the C dot size. So it will give us the size, like total size of the matrix, like how many members are in the matrix. So next we are printing next. Okay. So now we have to find the dimension. So we will see dot and the okay it is running. Okay. So here it have given the dimension like it is two-dimensional array 4 by 4. So it have given a 2. And next if we have to find the data type. So for that the syntax is print c dot d type data type. So it will give us the data type of that.